baby press like this, and I have like these tabletop ones. Like when I go to art fairs or like I teach residencies in schools, I bring these little guys. Because nobody knows what letterpress is. Like people say stuff like is that like scrapbooking?
Yeah.
And I have to go, no. You know, so like if I bring them stuff, then they get it a little more. So this is just a little guy, and it's got some typeset in it. And then people would come up and they'd be like, what's this? And you'd be like, oh, it's a press. And then they'd get to do this. And then there would be ink on it, and they'd go, oh my God, that is so sweet. And it is pretty sweet. Mm-hmm. But then on the other press over there, that's a Vandercook. I print like my art prints. So like for this guy, it was 3 runs. You know, I printed the text in the back first, this like silver gray, and then took that out, and then printed the blue, and then printed the black. So I did like I think 70 posters, and all 70 had to go through 3 times. You get your paper, like we'll just use this guy. You put ink on these rollers, and then they cycle all the way through. So say I have black ink on there, and I'm going to print this text. It's all clamped down, and then you roll it, and then there would be ink on there, and you'd be able to see it, but there isn't. And sometimes you can see that pressure, but you can't. So I can't even prove that point, but
we believe it.
Yeah, I know you do. I didn't think you'd think I was lying. But so that's how that one goes. So every color, same thing, one at a time. So
clean the ink off.
Yep.
Wow.
There's very few existing pictures of my dad. Like he did a lot of these posters for the theater department at St. Cloud State, and like really good silkscreen artist. I didn't really get into that, but I mean I did when he was doing it, you know.
That's Don.
That's my dad.
Yeah.
So this was like a 5-color reduction block that I did by hand.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I actually sold a couple of them too. Like I only printed like 9, and I had to like rig up this jig because this is too big for any of my presses. So I had to like hand ink it and like hand, you know, brayer it. So I mean it turned out really awesome, and the framed one is quite lovely.
That's way cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
You never know who you're going to meet on the Mutual Omaha Aha Moment Tour.